Hello and welcome to my EFL Game Week 37 review. Then we've got Championship, League 1, League 2. All from this weekend's games, some interesting games to go through as well. With Jack Robinson seemed to be picking the ball up while we were 1-0 up against Sheffield United. Bizarre game. That one, we'll talk about that as well as to talk about Southampton getting a big win at Coventry as well. So yeah, let's just dive straight into my Game Week 37 EFL review. Diving straight in then to Friday night's Championship fixture, which was Wrexham 2, Swansea 0. I know this has had a lot of criticism about the Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney thing on Sky, which I agree with most people. I think it's absolutely bullshit. I don't know why they're allowed to commentate on pretty much national TV, isn't it? I know it's through a paid subscription, but I'm not sure why that is being broadcast. Anyway, though, good win for Wrexham at home, deserved. Swansea did miss a couple of big chances in this game and probably should have maybe got something out of this, but Wrexham, being clinical and deserved winners. In the end, Southampton beating Coventry by 2-1. Southampton winning it late, or Matsuki scoring in the 85th minute to make it 2-0. Then it was 2-1 via talk from the spot. Southampton with a big away day there. 1-1 between Middlesbrough and Bristol City. I did call this one actually on the prediction show on Thursday. 1-1 draw between these sides. I also called a 1-1 draw. No, I didn't call a 1-1 draw. I could call it a 0-0 draw between Oxford and Charlton, but it was close enough. A 0-0 draw between those two. Birmingham Sheffield United was a 1-1 draw as well. A lot of 1-1s. Saying that those were the only 1-1s of the weekend. Sheffield United down to 10. I think, what were we doing in this game? Just what were we playing at? Terrible. We let Patrick Bamford, of all people, score against us. Big problems for Chris Davies. Still at the club. Leicester 1, QPR 3, bigger problems there at Leicester City. Just keep losing under Gary Rowett. I don't think he's particularly the right fit for them, but I think he should keep them up. He seems to keep sides up in the division. I know he got us relegated, but I think, is he going to get Leicester relegated? We'll have to wait and see on at that one. Millwall 1, Blackburn 2. Millwall down to 10 in that game really didn't help their chances in that one, did it? A good away win for Blackburn there. They'll definitely take that with a lot of confidence over a Millwall side that are looking really good this season. Norwich 2, Preston 0. Norwich really on some good form. There's no way they could go on a massive run and get in those playoffs. Surely Preston, I don't think their fans would want me to talk about how their season's gone since Christmas. 2-0 win for Ipswich. I called that one away at Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, it's not too difficult to call that one. Stoke beat Watford as well for big winners for Stoke City in that one, and Mark Roberts' side against a poor Watford side in that one. And West Brom beat 10-man Hull by 3-0, their first win in absolutely ages for the Baggies, and Portsmouth derby is tonight, of course, as we know. Table looks like this: Sheffield Wednesday on -6, Leicester now in 23rd on 38 points. Oxford on 39, West Brom just outside that drop zone, keeping themselves above it at the moment in 21st. Pompey sit 20th, yet to play tonight, of course. Yet to play this weekend. They do play tonight, don't they? Blackburn 19th, Charlton 18th. Bit of a gap. I think Blackburn downwards are all in the relegation scrap. I think everybody else upwards will be fine. Preston, I mean, you never know with Preston. They could slump all the way down. Preston 17th, QPR 16th, Sheffield United 15th, Stoke and Bristol City both on 51 in 13th and 14th respectively. Norwich in 12th into the top half for Philip Clement's side now. What a turnaround that has been. It's like Norwich and Preston have just swapped teams halfway through the season. 11th sits Swansea on 52. Watford sit on 52 as well in 10th. Birmingham on 53 in 9th. Derby in 8th on 54. Southampton only 3 points off Wrexham still. Both of those have game in hand on Hull City, who lost away at West Brom. Are they going to finish outside the playoffs? Who knows? Hull in 5th, Millwall in 4th, Ipswich in 3rd. A lot of points dropping points this weekend. I think 4 of the top 6 drop points or lost. We had Coventry, Middlesbrough drop points, didn't they? Ipswich, did win at Wednesday. Millwall lost home to Blackburn. Hull lost away at West Brom, and Wrexham picked up a win at home to Swansea. So 4 of the top 6 drop points. League 1 review now. Into League 1 then we go, and big win for Lincoln City over Stockport County on Saturday lunchtime. Big 3-1 win for Michael Scabella's side. They keep winning and they keep finding results. Rotherham 2, Bolton 2 in there as well. Decent point for Rotherham in that one. Kind of did throw the game away. Good comeback from Bolton in the second half. Doncaster beat Blackpool by 2-1. They had that game 2-0 in the 83rd before Ashley Fletcher got a last minute or towards the end goal for Blackpool in that one. Fraser Horsfall also getting sent off late on in the day there. Cardiff 4-0 winners over Exeter City. They look really, really good. Do Cardiff that lost the league and might cost them a league title. Have to wait and see how it pans out. Or do I expect League to fall off? Not the way they're playing at the moment. I don't. Leyton Orient, big win over Peterborough. They are starting to climb the table again. Leyton Orient gets out of that bottom 4. Mansfield 2, Barnsley 2. Good game there at the One Call Stadium between Mansfield and Barnsley in a last-minute McLaughlin equaliser. Got them level and a good fight back from Mansfield. There, Burton, good away win away at Northampton. I had a feeling Burton would go and win this, and they did. Did Gary Berger, so their away forms are pretty decent, and they have a pretty good recent record against Northampton. 0-0 between Port Vale and Huddersfield. Yeah, I can see that draw coming from a mile off. I'm not sure what I actually predicted. Did I predict 0-0? No, I don't think I did. I can't remember. Reading 2, Plymouth 2. Decent point for Reading, I guess. I mean, they kind of did blow the lead a couple of times in at that one, 2-1 up to the 67th minute and then conceded, of course. Stevenage 1, Wimbledon 0 in there as well. Good scrappy win for Alex Revell's home side. It's been mostly that at Stevenage this season. Wigan did beat Bradford by 2-0 as well in their good home win for Wigan Athletic there over Bradford. Wycombe 1, Luton 2. A good away win for Luton Town in that one. Deserved winners, or were they deserved winners? We'll have a look on the stats. No, they weren't, but yeah, the inconsistency of Luton just continues, doesn't it? They've only conceded late on there to in the 97th minute to Quaterna. Yeah, Luton sit 11th and Wycombe sit 9th. Table looks like this. Port Vale on 24th with 28 points. 23rd sit Northampton on 35. Difficult for them at the moment. Rotherham sit on 22nd with 36 as well. Blackpool in 38, 3 points between them and Wigan. Are they going to get relegated this season? We'll have to wait and find out. Leyton Orient sit 19th, just outside. Exeter just outside as well. Doncaster, Burton, Mansfield, all a bit of a gap to those guys. Up in 15th. Peterborough sit 14th. Wimbledon sit 13th. Barnsley 12th. Luton in 11th. This is just mid-table probably. I don't think Luton are really going to get playoffs. Just too inconsistent. Plymouth might. Wycombe might. Reading might. Stockport could. Well, level on points with Huddersfield, they definitely can. Huddersfield in 6th, Stevenage back in them playoffs, I think, after that win over Wimbledon. And the rest is a story of Bradford, Bolton, Cardiff and Lincoln. Lincoln on 80 points, need 20 more points to get to that 100 mark. We'll have to see if they can get it in the remaining 9 games of the season. We'll see if Lincoln can get to 100 points. League 2 review then, and we'll jump straight in with Harrogate 0. Salford 1 in the... Oh, no, we've got Colchester Crawley first on Friday night. Forgot about that one. 0-0 draw. Nothing really to say anyway. 1-0 away Salford win for Lancashire over Yorkshire, I think. Lancashire over Yorkshire all day. Well, I don't support any of them. Salford, good away win, anyway, was what I was trying to say in that one. Chesterfield with a big away win over 10-man Ox County in that one, 3-2 winners. There, big win for Chesterfield in that one. Barnet 1, Newport 2. Barnet just dropping points when they need to be picking them up, and they just didn't there at home to Newport, did they? Barrow 0, Accrington 0, snooze fest, bye-bye. Bromley 1, Bristol Rovers 0, getting over the line against 10-man Bristol Rovers. Another scrappy win for Bromley. Are they starting to feel the pressure a little bit, but still winning games, so it doesn't matter. Nonetheless, it's only when you start dropping points you need to start being worried. Cambridge 5, Gillingham 0. I mean, Cambridge absolutely ripping into Gillingham in this one. Crewe 0, Walsall 3, bit of a surprising result. Walsall, sack Matt Sadler, go and win 3-0, kind of new manager bounce maybe, or just no manager bounce at the moment. Oldham did beat Grimsby. Fleetwood Tranmere was 0-0, boring. Oldham 1, Tranmere 0. Tranmere, Grimsby 0. Good win for Oldham. Grimsby playoffs chance to take another bit of a dent. Shrewsbury 0, Cheltenham 2. Good away win for Steve Cottrell's men in that one. despite, well, yeah, considering how Shrewsbury have been playing as of late. And MK Dons beating Swindon. Swindon really still inside those players, but I won't be surprised if they finish outside of them. They're really on a bit of a downward slide at the moment. We do have League 2 predictions, or League 2 predictions tomorrow. Don't forget to stay tuned for those as well. Table looks like this: Harrogate 24th, Barrow 23rd, Crawley 22nd. A point, 3 points between those sides. Down at the bottom, Newport in 21st might survive. Who? That is absolutely mental under Christian Fuchs, of course. 20th Citrame, 19th Bristol Rovers under Steve Evans. Still probably in that relegation zone for a couple of those teams down the bottom. Put a bit of a run together. Cheltenham 18th, Shrewsbury, just Cheltenham 17th, Gillingham 16th, Accrington 15th, Fleetwood 14th, Oldham mid-table in 13th with Barnet as well. I think there were outside chance of the playoffs for those guys from probably Fleetwood upwards. Yeah, Barnet 12th, Colchester 11th, Walsall in 10th with that win back inside the playoff hunt. Grimsby still sit 8th, only 4 points, 3 points off, I should say. Chesterfield sits 7th at the moment. Swindon's still in those playoffs on 63. They need to start winning a few more games under Ian Holloway. 5th sits Salford, 4th sits Notts County, top 3 Bromley, MK Dons and Cambridge. MK Dons only 2 points behind Bromley, same as what it was last week. That is my League 2 review done and dusted. Thank you very much for watching my EFL review for this weekend's matches. Of course, we've got League 1 and League 2 predictions, where I'll probably go 6 and 6 again to make sure we get them all in, of course, as well. Otherwise, I don't want to be getting the video out at like 7:45 when the games kick off. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you all on the next one, and yeah, which will be those predictions tomorrow, probably afternoon. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you all on the next one.